Max Verstappen, the Dutch prodigy, three-time world champion, a name that has become synonymous with Red Bull racing. But what if I told you that the marriage between Verstappen and Red Bull is hanging by a thread? Amid internal disputes, behind-the-scenes turmoil, and tempting offers from rival teams, everything indicates that Max's reign might be nearing its end. In this video, we'll show you what's happening behind the scenes, why Verstappen might leave Red Bull, and what his potential destinations could be for the most dominant driver in Formula One today. The internal crisis at Red Bull. The 2024 season started with Red Bull on top. Dominance, victories, podiums, everything seemed perfect. But behind the garage doors, the atmosphere was different. The scandal involving team principal Christian Horner shook the foundations. Accusations, internal investigations, and a tense environment, all under the watchful eye of the global media. Max, who has always been close to Horner, found himself torn. Worse, his father, Jos Verstappen, didn't hold back, publicly criticizing Red Bull and saying the team was on the brink of collapse. Honda's influence and the Mercedes shadow. Another factor tipping the scales, Honda's departure and the arrival of Red Bull powertrains with Ford. Verstappen has always valued performance above all. With Ford taking over engine duties, doubts are surfacing about Red Bull's competitiveness from 2026 onwards. And then comes a heavyweight name, Mercedes. Team principal Toto Wolff has made no secret of his interest in having Max drive for the Silver Arrows. With Hamilton stepping down at the end of 2025, Wolff is in search of a new leader, and Verstappen fits the bill. The door is open, the Austrian has said, and the F1 world got the message loud and clear. The 2028 contract and the exit clause. But what about the contract? Max Verstappen is signed with Red Bull until 2028. However, what few people know is that the contract contains a performance clause. If the team fails to remain competitive, or if internal changes erode Max's trust, he can leave early, without paying a penalty. And the current situation fits that perfectly. Backstage crisis, potential performance drop with the new engines, and Mercedes looking for a new hero. Where could Max Verstappen go? With Mercedes' doors wide open, the entire paddock is speculating. But is that the only option? Option 1. Mercedes. As we've mentioned, this is the most logical choice, a team with pedigree, deep pockets, and a hunger to return to the top. Verstappen would inherit Hamilton's seat and lead the team's rebuild. Option 2, Ferrari. With Leclerc re-signed and Hamilton arriving in 2025, this may seem more distant. But what if the project fails? Max would be the perfect name to save Ferrari from yet another cycle of frustration. Option 3, Aston Martin. With Aramco's money, Honda's technical backing officially returning in 2026, and Fernando Alonso aging, Aston Martin could become a realistic destination. The backstage chess game. This story isn't just about race cars, it's about politics, influence, and power. Red Bull wants to keep Verstappen at any cost, but Max has made it clear, I race because I love winning. If I'm not here to win, I won't stay out of obligation. The driver market has never been hotter, and every backstage move is a strategic step in a chess match where the king could switch sides. The end of an era. Max Verstappen and Red Bull formed one of the most dominant partnerships in modern Formula One history. But every era comes to an end. The question now is, are we witnessing the beginning of a farewell? Or is all of this just speculation and calculated pressure? One thing is certain, Max's future is Formula One's biggest mystery. And when he makes his decision, the entire sport will feel the shockwaves. And you? Do you believe Max Verstappen is really leaving Red Bull, or is this just media hype? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates from the world of Formula One. See you in the next video. The race is just getting started.